conference I'm in at the very end, and just
Okay.
I'll have you give a quick summary.
Okay. Here we are at Cedros, and as you can see, this is the city pipe. Water is flowing by from the neighbors above you. As I pull the camera back, I am about 86 feet in from the cleanout, 3-inch cleanout on the side of the house. There is a cleanout in the front of the house. It looks like it's a 4x6, which seems to be in good working order, but I wanted to take it from further back so I can get a better view of what the line looks like all the way from under the house to out. So right here is the saddle. It's where the homeowner's pipe connects to the city sewer. This is kind of the most important part of the city sewer because it's hardest to repair if something was wrong. I'm going to go back in, but that seam looks good. I don't see any root intrusions, cracks, no breaks. It looks to be in pretty good shape for original to the house. Clay pipe, 6 inches. As I pull it back, see this pipe is in pretty good shape. I don't know if it's been replaced recently. There would be permits pulled if so, and maybe the street would be dug out, but I didn't see any signs of that. But it is, it looks very good if it is original. Looking at offsets of the pipe, this looks like it's offset from when it was originally installed, and this offset is so minor, it's not even worth talking about. But this is what I'm looking at. I'm trying to see each seam to determine if there's any signs of root intrusion at the seams, or installation not correct, or separations, or offsets. It's another good seam right here. And as I pull it back closer from the street, coming back into the yard, we will see a section that reduces here. So this is a 4-inch pipe, which then increases, or maybe not. Maybe I haven't got. Yeah, here it is. So this is the clean out in the front of the house that we see in the front yard near the gate fence. That's the pipe on top you see. So if you needed to access closer to the street, that's where you would run it. But at this point, the pipe looks like it's in pretty good shape. You can see some roots on the upper, on the right-hand side of the screen. Once again, nothing to speak of, but I would recommend talking to the original owners to see if they do maintain this line and how they do it, if they use a jetter or a snake, or if they've not needed to do that. Since we come in after they've cleaned it, it's very hard for us to determine the condition it was before they cleaned it. But this looks to be in pretty good shape. And as we pull it back from this 4-inch clay, we will then start getting into the pipe that is under the house, which is just going to be cast iron. See, there's a couple turns here after it leaves the house. So right about here is cast iron. You can see it got a little dirty real quick. The camera's not very clean. But this is the pipe that's under the house, which also seems to be in pretty good condition for its age if it is original. I don't see it being very porous. There is a little bit of rough spots on there, but that's normal for this style pipe. I don't see any cracks, any breaks, any separations. I don't see any root intrusions, except for those smaller amounts of roots. But that could grow in time and might need to be maintained. But other than that, the pipe looks to be in pretty good shape. There is a, on this clean out, looks like this is ABS right here. It looks like they changed the section of it between here and here. So some of it was replaced. I don't know if there was a remodel and they moved some pipes around, or something was leaking under the house and they replaced it. It was just a few feet of ABS. Here's another piece of ABS here, which could be the clean out itself. Like I was saying, when we arrived, there's a 3-inch clean out on the side of the house, which I'm going to show you right now. And when we got here, there was no cap on the end of it, so we always prefer to have a cap on the end of the pipe. so no critters grow in there or you get any problems with that. But other than that, the line looks pretty good.